So I want to do a poll around the room. What's your favorite beer, Ian? Your favorite kind of beer?
Oh, actually, I've thought about this just recently, and I have to say I really like ales.
Ales.
Now, if you want me to get more specific than that, probably Dunkel ales.
Sorry, what ale?
Dunkel.
A Dunkel. Oh, a Dunkel.
Good Dunkel.
Good.
Have you had the Phillips Funky Uncle Dunkel?
No, I have not.
No, the Moon Underwater Creepy Uncle Dunkel?
No,
Oh.
I haven't had that
I
either.
want to get it.
I think we do that.
I think Phillips has like an Uncle Dunkel as well.
No, that's
Although,
Moon Underwater.
Okay.
I did on my way here today stop in at Northwest. No,
I was carefully putting your camera out of the way.
the brewing company, and they just tapped a cask of salted caramel.
Dunkel?
No, not a Dunkel, but it's a salted caramel Sea Dog.
How was that?
Really
Where
nice.
was that?
At Northwest? No, not Northwest. What's the name of that one? The one with the whale.
Vancouver Island.
Thank you, Vancouver Island.
I know all the breweries.
Thank you, Kate.
You're welcome,
Thank you.
Kathleen.
All right, Julie does not drink, so her favorite beer is ginger beer, maybe?
I like root beer.
Root beer.
In lollipop form.
Okay, root beer lollipop. Acceptable. Cam, I know you drink. You have like a fine taste in beer. You either like it super dark or like a wheat.
Yeah, I like either like a stout you chew or a half. Right? Depends on the season.
Cam, what don't you like in a beer?
I've started calling it hop-fistedness. Where, yeah, it feels like somebody has tried a new recipe, done something bold and interesting, and they taste it and are just like, spit take, because it's awful. So they're like, well, we have 150,000 liters of this now undrinkable mess. What do we do with it? I know. Let's bulldoze a bunch of hops into it and call it an IPA. And yeah.
Did you hear about Phillips' 13th anniversary beer?
No.
Phillips did a beer called the 13 Knots and Hangman's News, where it was an 11.9% IPA.
About that.
And then, hanging off the side, they did a small bottle of hop liqueur.
Yep.
So when you put the hop liqueur into the bottle, it came up to an even 13% alcohol.
They wanted it to be 13%, but because of BC liquor
You
laws,
cannot release a beer with more than 11.9%.
it's no longer beer. So they had.
They released it with
clever.
a special edition liqueur, and they suggested that you put it into the beer and made it 13%.
Apparently,
How do
the
you
beer
guess
itself was pretty bad.
Good old
Yes.
America.
But then when you added the hops liqueur, it became cloudy and undrinkable.
Yes. But man, did it get you dranked.
But like, so does that much wine.
Yeah.
Right? Like that takes it into a glass of wine territory.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So like super macho.
Sure.
Right?
And all right, Andrew, what kind of beer do you like?
I'm kind of all over the map. I don't have like a specific taste, but I do have specific favorite beers. My two, if I had to only have two, it would be the Elysian Split Shot Espresso Milk Stout, which is so good. When I had an art show, I bought a keg of the Ugly Sweater from 49th Parallel, which is very similar. And the other one is a Vancouver Island beer, the Phillips Electric Unicorn White
Oh, it's so good.
which I'm usually with Cam in the like, this hops just tastes like you're covering the fact that your beer tastes awful. But for whatever reason, the Electric Unicorn is just amazing.
It's a white IPA rather than anything else, and so it tastes a lot lighter, and there's a bit of fruit, like citrus in there as well. It's delicious.
Well, yeah, like that's a really good use of hops.
Yeah.
Right? It was balanced. It was flavorful.
I guess I do like fruit ales. Like there's a House Sound 4-way fruit ale that I like.
Andrew?
Do you like
Yes.
lambics or more like just like?
Less sour. Yeah. What were you saying?
Andrew, I was going to ask if you tried the Stormwatcher from Granville Island Brewery.
Oh yeah, that's the winter beer that tastes faintly of caramel that Ash got me hooked on.
That is.
But
That is my
No,
winter
sorry,
beer.
Windstorm. Windstorm, I mean, by Granville Island.
Oh,
which
no,
is
I
their
haven't
which
had
is their
that.
winter IPA, which is again also very fruity and light on the hops.
But it's not like the vanilla.
No, Stormwatcher is good too, but
Who won the Vancouver election? That's what I'm actually more interested
Oh,
in.
Gregor.
Really?
Gregor?
Thank God.
Yeah.
Really?
Victoria just got elected a new mayor, and I'm not down.
That's
Oh.
surprising.
I'm sorry.
I'm not actually that surprised. She had a big campaign, and she had people like out like canvassing for her today, just not close to the election.
Still though.
Expect someone to complain, honestly, and then like expect Ida to complain. is
Let's
what
keep
I-
talking about beer. That's
Yeah,
way better
beer.
than this.
Not,
So-
not local politics. All right, so okay, so Dix, what's your favorite beer?
Actually.
beer.
Yeah,
And
I
they're
figured we all
kinda-
did.
And they're kind of like Andrew's like I am all over the map. I like good tasting beer. Like, I don't like just drinking like stuff to get me drunk. Like it'll get me drunk because it's all like high ABV, just ridiculous. Like one of my favorite ones is I can't get it anymore in bottles because they Dogfish Head, which is a brewery from Delaware, made it local only, like the actual brew pub and stuff like that. It's called the Chicory Stout. It's delicious. Also Pliny the Elder. It's an IPA, but it's just so good.
It's really good.
If you have a chance to try Pliny the Elder, do it. Pliny the Elder,
Pliny.
do it.
Sorry. The Moat Man, I am
Or the Elder.
positive that guy did not get elected, don't worry.
Pliny the
Oh, what,
Elder.
the racist guy?
Yeah.
Oh no, he didn't
The
get it.
Elder or younger, try them.
Cool.
And also Dogfish Head's Worldwide Stout and 120-minute IPA combined. They layer them because the specific gravities are different, and they call it Heaven and Hell. The 120 minutes like anywhere between like 13 to 20, like 18% ABV. The Worldwide Stout's like 17%, so it just knocks you.
Hang on, I think Ian's got something
I was
here.
going to say that Hi Xavier in the chat asked if we had any recommendations for new beer drinkers to get into.
Oh, actually, somebody, I just saw
IPAs.
something go by in the chat. They said Czechvar. If you can get Czechvar, it's like really cheap. It's like $2.50 a bottle. It's actually really, really good.
It's probably cheaper. Well, but
Yingling was
it's
my
not
first
really, really good.
beer. It was really
But
good.
it's very. It's actually. The thing about Czech Bar, it's not it's not really, really good, but it's very good considering how cheap it is.
Yeah. So if you're a 19-year-old and you don't have a lot to spend on beer, Czechvar is a light, drinkable lager.
It's probably cheaper in the States too.
Yeah, that's a.
Sorry, someone in the chat. But if we're not going to learn about BC municipal politics from Desert Bus, where is the world?
That's
All right.
valid.
But the chocolate stouts and porters are also really good.
I don't know. I feel that telling somebody how to get into beer is going to be different depending on everybody's different taste. Like
I didn't like it for years until I tried one specific beer. And
Yeah.
Order something different every time. And
I would
that's
also
what
say
do.
try winter ales.
Mhm.
They're generally
A lot-
sweeter and less.
Yeah, actually, the Granville Island Winter Ale was the first beer I ever liked.
A very sweet, kind of wintry fall beer right now from kind of this area. Somebody mentioned in the chat the Whistler Valley Trail Chestnut Ale.
Oh,
it
that
tastes
sounds good.
like holiday baking. It tastes caramelly and vanilla and like a light, mild spice. That one's pretty good. And then yeah, any of the winter ales like Trito's a good winter ale. Granville Island does a really tasty one too. It's super caramelly.
For people who are looking to get into beer, a lot of places are starting to do this now with things called flights, where basically they'll give you like a 4-ounce pour. So if you don't like it, you don't have to drink an entire beer. Also, places will even like say, "Hey, can I just sample this?" and they'll give you a little tiny taste of it. So.
Hey, I got a